Hi guys, and welcome to my World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor zone series. Today we go through Gorgrond. It's a third zone you get to experience in Draenor. In this current beta state, most northern parts of the zone are still pretty unfinished in terms of questing, so there are no questing hubs and flight points there, so we will take a look at that area from the ground at a much slower pace, so keep that in mind. Still, I hope you guys will enjoy this little showcase with me, so let's get going. So here we are currently at my lumber mill, and this is Durotan, chieftain of Frostwolf clan. So let's take a look around the lumber mill for a bit, and then we will continue on. Gorgrond is a home to Blackrock clan of orcs and is the industrial heart of the Iron Horde. Southern parts of the zone are filled with lush plant life and shimmering pools. It seems quite idyllic at first glance, but as we all know, looks can be quite deceiving, and especially in this case, where very plants here are alive and will kill and infest anyone that gets into their territory and turn them into some sort of plant hybrid life form that will basically attack you on sight. Throughout Gorgrond you will encounter many epic giant creatures that will have no problem squashing you like a bug if they have a chance. This zone also has the most instances of any other zone in Draenor, with 3 5-man dungeons and 1 raid. So currently we are on our way to the only flight point that actually works in this zone. So with that we will take a better look from the top. Here we have some of those giants I told you about earlier, so they're pretty colossal and big. So in this part of the zone we basically have a mix of two areas together. We have some trees around and grass, and we also have some cliffs and stuff, so it looks pretty good. So let's take a look at this area from here a bit as we go back to my camp. So yeah, looks pretty amazing. Okay, now let's take a look at the northern part of the zone. Now, northern parts of the zone are complete opposite from the southern part. It is a dry, barren wasteland with numerous rock formations, geysers and sulfur pools, and it also houses an area known as Blackrock Foundry, where Blackrock clan builds fearsome war machines to serve the war efforts of the Iron Horde. We will take a closer look at that as much as we can, since a portion of that area is locked out and you will basically die if you want to enter. So even at its current state, this place looks pretty amazing, I would say. So here we have some sulfur pools. So there are lots of varieties in this area. Okay, there we see a black rock foundry in the distance, so let's take a closer look. So here we are. As I said, we will try to get as close as possible, but because part of it is locked out, probably due to that area being a raid area most likely, we will try to get as close as possible before we die. So let's get to that. Oh nice, we have a bind point over there in the distance, but it's probably not connected, so yeah, but we will unlock it anyway. So we can get just a bit more closer and we will die then, I think. So let's go as close as we can. This is pretty much as far as we can go, I think. Yeah, there we go, I'm dead. Okay, let's start heading back. We will go around this steam vents area. On the other side of this, it's a bit of a canyon where most of the giants in this area reside, so there's that pretty epic area. Over there we see flying one of the world bosses you can encounter in this area. There are quite a few of them in Gorgrond, so I think there are at least 5 of the world bosses here, so there's that. And if you kill all of them, you get a nice achievement and a trophy from each one for your garrison, so that's quite nice. Okay, so here we have some of the plant life starting to grow in this area. So basically when one of those big leafy giants dies that we saw before in that other area, it around his body starts to basically grow everything and stuff, so there's that. That's what happened here. Okay, let's take a look. Up here should be one more world boss, but I think it's actually down right now. Should be somewhere around here. It's a big elemental thing, but yeah, it's down. So, too bad I wasn't able to show you this guy. He's pretty epic looking. Over here we have one of the ancient trees, so currently it's dead, but you can kill those, some of the epic ones, and you get some resources for your garrison. Okay, now we are going to the level 100 area that's currently, and this area is one of the entrances for a dungeon. So I'm gonna show you that entrance. If I can find it, it's somewhere around here, I think. Or actually, that might be a raid, I'm not sure. But I think it's a dungeon. Here we have a summoning stone. Still doesn't work, so we can see what it is actually. And we can't go inside, so we can see what that is. Over here we have a Kirin Tor outpost, which is currently empty, I think. Yeah, pretty much. And there is no buying point currently, so we can't even go here. And here we have one pretty unique area. Well, actually not that unique. You can find mushrooms in pretty much every zone on Draenor. It's pretty much mushrooms grow under the sea, so it's the Zangar Sea. Those who played Outland know of Zangar Marsh, so that's pretty much it. Only these ones are red, but most of them are blue, like in Zangar Marsh actually, so there's that. We also have some same types of enemies. So those are basically some sort of corrupted mushrooms, so that's why they are red. Okay guys, and here we have one last area I'm going to show you, and there is also a world boss, one more over here. So let's get closer to it. That's it. Pretty nice looking boss. But yeah, that's basically the last area I'm going to show you today. We have some water areas over here, and yeah. And now we are turning back to the jungle areas, and basically we are going back to our outpost. So that's pretty much it. So thanks all for watching. Feel free to comment on the video, hit it up, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will see you all next time. Next area I'm going to show you tomorrow is Talador, or some of you may know it as Teokar Forest from Outland. So there's that, and so I hope you guys will check those out, and I will see you next time. Until then, I wish everyone happy gaming and all that good stuff. See ya!